it was understood that I was to be in a meeting. It was a very important meeting, but I don't remember much else other than the fact that I was to meet Pope Francis and Donald Trump, the president. And we were meeting. I remember they were discussing things and talking, and I don't remember all that was discussed, but I remember at one point they were talking about how things are going to change, and there are changes that need to be made, and so I was like, oh, okay, and I remember they were discussing this, they were kind of talking to each other, but they were also kind of like I was the spokesperson for something or somebody, but I was there, and they were kind of like speaking in such a way that it was like they were also running it by me. And I was there as they were saying that things are going to change. I remember I wasn't overwhelmed with what they were saying. I remember I was pretty calm about what they were saying. But I remember that something about what they were saying was implying that they were going to take away, like, that they were going to cause things of conscience, matters of conscience, to be in such a way where it could take away our freedom to think of ourselves. And I don't remember what they were saying, but I remember I when they said it, I was calm, and I said, okay, that's fine and all. And then I said, as long as you don't make us have to worship, what did I say? I said, as long as you don't, something along the lines of, as long as you don't enact the Sunday law. And I remember right as I said that, Donald Trump, his face was basically like, oh, yeah, okay, well, that's not an issue for me. Kind of like he didn't even know why I would have said that, really. But I remember as soon as I said that, Pope Francis turned from smiling to stone cold, like, evil. But I wasn't afraid. I just knew that he knew that I knew, and he was not happy about it. And he was, from that moment on, he was just evil. It seemed evil, like angry. So he didn't say much after that. And then I remember I needed to explain because of his face. And I said, I regard the weekend as holy. But then I said, well, I regard the Sabbath day as my day of rest, as my time for God and my family. And I went on to explain to him my convictions about it, and did explain to him in the way that would make sense why I said not to enact the Sunday law. And basically it was like unheard of that I would have said that. And it's like we were like walking in like a hallway kind of area when we were like it was an open like foyer, like entrance to like some kind of meeting area, big meeting area. But I remember it like stopped right there, and right after I said that, after his expression and everything, it went on to a different scene. Well, it wasn't another scene. I actually walked through the door into like some kind of like classroom. It was like my old classmates were there. And I knew that because of what I said and how I defended my convictions about the Sunday laws and the importance of not conforming to them, I knew that everybody was going to know about it at that point. They were all going to know, and people were already finding out what I said to him. Apparently other people were around and they heard, and it started spreading like wildfire. And everybody was asking me about what I said to Pope Francis and why he was so angry and so like stone cold serious after that. And I remember I stood up on top of the highest, like the seat in the middle of the classroom, and I began to get everyone's attention. I said, everybody, can I get everybody's attention? I'm going to explain to you what just happened. This is in regards to the Sunday laws that they are trying to I said this is in regards to the Sunday laws. And then I went on to explain to them what the conversation was between me and Pope Francis and Donald Trump. And I remember my classmates were there and everybody was listening. And I remember being filled with the Holy Spirit and just giving them the testimony of what happened and telling them of the soon coming Sunday law.